Special Needs Network is a grassroots organization that focuses on autism and other developmental disabilities in underserved communities throughout California. Founded in 2005, SNN was born when President and founder Areva Martin's son Marty was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2.
Like so many other moms, really struggled to find services and resources for Marty.
Like many parents, Areva struggled and faced a system of care that was difficult to access and fragmented, a system that was ill-prepared to provide for the many and varied needs of children with autism spectrum disorders and their parents.
And through listening to these parents, it really became apparent to me that there was a need for an organization, a parent-centered organization that really touched the lives of families in South Los Angeles.
And I was able to go to her first workshop in 2005, her inaugural huge workshop, but it was just resources and a panel of attorneys and school teachers and just every area that I had lots of questions about.
Some staggering facts. At the inception of SNN, autism impacted 1 in 160 children. Today, that number has exploded to 1 in 88 children and an astounding 1 in 54 boys. These numbers are even higher for African American and Latino kids who often go undiagnosed or aren't diagnosed for 2 to 4 years later than their non-minority peers. Under Areva's leadership and the hard work of a dedicated board of directors, staff, and supporters, SNN has blossomed into the go-to organization for these issues, a one-of-a-kind organization dedicated to helping communities through the following resolutions. Educate and raise awareness of autism and related disorders in order to improve early diagnosis and intervention. Bring healthcare services and educational resources into underserved communities. Provide learning opportunities to those with developmental disabilities. Forge an action-based coalition of families and grassroots advocates.
That first Tools for Transformation legislative breakfast that I attended was an amazing day. Everything has grown immensely. We served 2,000 people, and there were probably about 500 families in attendance.
These goals are being accomplished through a growing roster of successful Special Needs Network programs, including the Tools for Transformation Conference, the biggest free autism and related developmental disabilities conference in Los Angeles, Camp JPAC, the only free camp in LA for both special needs children and their siblings and peers, making inclusion the norm rather than the exception, and the highly acclaimed Parent Advocacy Mentor Program, which trains parents to better navigate complex systems of care. This program also teaches parents how to become effective grassroots activists to assist in leading the charge of improving the lives of individuals impacted by autism and related disabilities. SNN is also known for its effective advocacy campaigns, focusing on social justice and access to quality care for special needs families in underserved communities throughout the state. In September of 2011, SNN staff, supporters, and families joined thousands of autism activists across California on the steps of the Capitol to urge Governor Brown to sign the Autism Insurance Mandate Reform Bill SB 946. Authored by Senate Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg and co-sponsored by SNN, SB 946 now requires private insurance companies to cover autism therapies. In January of this year, SNN launched Equality for Our Kids, Stand Up, Speak Out, and Take Action. This multi-year initiative focuses on ending discrimination of state spending on autism services based on race and zip code. As SNN continues to build partnerships and expand its programs and services, it looks forward to the future with hope and anticipation as it gets ready to open the first ever comprehensive school-based autism health clinic in the state.
I think when you talk about the question of access, school-based health centers are critical because students and their families who are centered around the life and the community of a school can access health services in the place where they also receive their education and a whole host of other support and social services.
We're so excited about the school-based health clinic because when people hear the word clinic, they're thinking white coats and doctors and medical labs, and of course this clinic is going to have all of the traditional services that a medical clinic has, but it's going to go above and beyond that, really catering to the needs of people in the South Los Angeles community.
Special Needs Network is dedicated to building health, families, and stronger communities. More than just an organization, it's a movement that goes forward faster when dedicated and committed people get involved. Join our efforts today, and for the families of children with special needs, help make a better tomorrow.